Hey guys, Matt with Midnight Motorworks. Tonight, oh, by the way, it is actually literally midnight, just so you guys know. We're gonna be living true to our name this night. But as I was saying, tonight we're gonna be doing something that I haven't got a chance to show you guys yet because it was a pain in the ass. We got one more seal to pull, the crankshaft. So, that being said, we're going to grab our seal puller. And I've explained to you how this sucker works, but maybe it'd be better to show y'all, huh? Okay. I think I've shown you these already pulled crank or camshaft seals. Got this one here and this one here. I've ordered seal presses, right? They're on their way. Now listen, here's a little pro tip for you guys. If you order an OEM seal press for this machine, like for the crankshaft, for example, it's going to cost you almost $200. That's right, the same price as the entire timing belt job, pretty much, for a tool that you can make yourself more or less. Now, I'm not doing that because I want to do this right. I want to make sure that my seals are seated exactly the depth that they need to be. But I'm not ordering no $200 part, right? I found a guy. I know a guy. No, I'm kidding. I found a guy who has a 3D printer. And this cat is going to print me off two seal presses, one for the crankshaft and one for the camshaft. And with that in hand, I ought to be able to just press those seals right in without dicking around. Because the last thing I want to do is scar this metal up. Then you'll have leaks, you know. Okay. Sounds like I'm losing my voice tonight, huh? Oh man, what do I do? Okay. So there's the seal. And here's our puller. Now I've got to get that thing in there and situated while I film, maybe. I think it might be better if I pause it and set my camera up and then go from there. So how about you guys give me a second, huh? All right. I have the tool sort of propped up there. There's no way I'm gonna find a place to set this phone. So you guys are just gonna have to make do with me periodically filming what I can. Okay, so you see how this tool, man, that lighting's awful, isn't it? Let me see if there's something I can do about that. There. That's a little better, huh, guys? All right. As long as my freaking big head isn't in the way, right? So, tool, your hand, man, everything's in the way. Sweet Mother Mary. All right. Good God. I guess this is why I'm not a cameraman, huh, guys? Apologize for the snafus. I'm leaving this shit in, though, because I imagine you guys find it entertaining, and it's probably a change of pace from the garbage that is on YouTube 99% of the time. I'm not saying mine's much better. I'm just saying a little bit of realism doesn't hurt, you know? Okay, so this wanker is in there, right? I think. A little bit. I gotta press it in probably more. The idea is, once it's in there, you take this metal flange or whatever you want to call it. And you find a place where you can pry, and you tighten it up, and you use that as like a lever to pry. So in my case, there's nothing I can use this lever on. So I'm just going to leave it dangling like the useless freaking thing it is. I found that just pushing it in and then pulling on it seems to help. But it is going to be a two-hand job. So let me get back to you when I've made a little bit of progress, right? All right, quick update. Our tool is in there proper now. But I still gotta like twist that son of a gun out of there. It's not gonna be easy, but I'll try to give you an update while it's in progress. All right, guys, here's what it looks like when it's properly in there. You can see that I'm actually prying on this seal, trying to get it out. I'm not having much luck at the moment. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is how the this is how the tool's supposed to work, like 100% with the metal doohickey and everything. So it's in there. You can't see it, but it's locked in on the seal. And that metal doohickey is actually right up against the camshaft. So I'm going to use it as a lever to press against, and maybe that seal will pop out. So cross your fingers, guys. I'm going to do the same.